everybody. We had a pretty busy night last night. Actually, we've been having a very busy week all night, all the nights in the week. So I might take tonight off. I don't know yet. But we'll see. Okay, I'll leave that open because I'm feeling a little bit tired. We got I did sleep pretty good, so I wouldn't really say I didn't get my sleep. I certainly did. I didn't even really look anything up on YouTube at all. I just came in and by about 2, I fell asleep a couple times last night, and I stayed asleep for a few long times, so certainly got plenty of sleep last night. And they can right about I don't know why Vietnam is so popular. Vietnam! Good question. Gaming streams, though, are not exclusive to any one particular area. No, they're not. So I did some driving on my truck on. Let's see. Sunday night we had Silver Moon Radio. Monday night we had driving in the USA. Tuesday night we did I think driving in the UK. Yeah, did we? Yeah, I think so. Wednesday we did Ascension Wow. Thursday last night we did driving in the UK. Friday night, I have no idea. Saturday is going to be the Discord Lounge panel, which means anybody can come. Yes, including Tina. But Tina, as far as I know, is muted. So, Tina, or anyone that's been muted, if you need help getting unmuted, just come to the panel and let us know, and we will fix that. I can't unmute you before I see you on the panel, so it's one of the things that Discord does that could be good or bad depending on how you look at it. If you are muted and you need to be unmuted, just come up and let me know, and we'll fix it when I see you on panel. Then of course Sunday again is Silver Moon Radio, normal fare, music, records. Well, the cat's in the house, so it might be more of a catastrophe if I play too many records with the cat around the house. Well, we'll see. And don't forget, 3 o'clock is my show on my channel. Yes. Some people don't know about that. Many of you do, but we have a show. I have a show on my channel at 3 o'clock where I put the brown wig on, only because, so you know it's me and not Michelle. Although sometimes Michelle drops in too. Or Carmen. Oh, yeah. Tina is not allowed. Actually, she talked to her attorney. The attorney told her the same thing that I told her last night. It's not worth the court paperwork. It's a civil matter. You would have to file court papers. And by the time you're done doing all the paperwork, you don't know where Red lives. I don't know where Red lives. And it's just not worth it to do that. Just let it slide. She said okay. Well, Tina can stay in the as a regular. I don't see a problem with being, not a mod. She's not a mod. She's just a regular verified viewer, and there's no reason why she can't be that. But as far as the panels go, the Discord one is supposed to be open to everyone, and I kind of really makes me feel kind of like, we're kind of defeating the whole point of having a Discord lounge panels. If you can't talk in the lounge, then talk about censoring shit. You're talking about censoring people. And that's really, really sucks. Okay? I just expressing my opinion. I mean, you read, especially you and Brian K. used to whine about censorship all the time. If Tina's not allowed to be on the panel and everyone else is, and allowed to speak, that's censorship. I'm sorry, but the one person you're talking about, sweet potato farmer is not coming back. His damage he did was a lot worse than just that. A lot worse. And we're not bringing him back in. Okay. Yam Ranch is permabanned. I don't ever want to see him on here ever again. And I certainly do not want him on my panels. Okay? Because what he did was a lot worse than just cop calling. I mean, he was causing emotional trauma. I got PTSD from this guy. Okay? He ruined the Jackbox gaming for everybody. Over and over again. I can't have him on the show. Technically, Molasses is allowed back. I mean, she can't come up on panel. She's not banned. Yes, they stay away. Yam Ranch is the only one that showed back up again because he wanted to try to traumatize her lounge. He's permabanned. He can't come back in. You'd never be allowed back on the show, ever. All right, let's get volatile organic compounds online. VOC is the link for me to talk with me. Don't sniff too much of the globe. So we saw me driving, trying to use lane assist. I think I figured it out, which is a built-in feature with many modern European trucks. American trucks, the ones are starting to get this feature, but the Kenworth doesn't have that. I know that for a fact. I mean, some of you might say, well, it's just a game, dummy. It doesn't mean the truck has to be following the real rules or the real nature of the truck. Who are you talking about, Phoenix? Tina's not coming back on our panels. At least not our private panels, ones that we use for the morning show. No. Well, let's just hope we got him awake. Or Michelle has been up doing these night shows, morning shows. And so Michelle might be taking the night off. All right. Red's coming up. Go ahead, Red.
So, if you're going to allow Tina back, who is a level 10 troll by your standards, by the way, and you said level 10 trolls are persona non grata.
Level
So
5s
you
are the ones that actually physically want to meet you in person and beat the...
shut up. Follow your own fucking rule standards, Michelle. Keep her fucking banned. Or else we're going to bring back all the cop callers. How about that? It's only going to be fair. If you're going to fuck around like this, we're bringing back all the cop callers.
Red, here's the problem.
No. Shut up, Michelle. You're fucking easy.
I already explained it. I explained the problem. The Discord panel was supposed to be...
Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear your excuses. Shut up. No one does. We all came to agreements with this. We're all going to bring them back. Michelle.
Air me out. Okay?
Discord... No. Fuck you, cunt.
Red, the Discord panel is supposed to be open to everybody.
No, I don't care who it is. They're a fucking cop caller. That's your own rule, Michelle. You made that rule. If someone calls the cops, we're banning them.
All right, fine. She can't talk on the panels. All right, fine. I got that.
Thank you, fucking idiot. Bye.
Go ahead, Colby.
I'm just here to say good morning.
Good morning to you. So, what did you think about what Red feels about all of this?
I didn't hear it. I was joining the link. I didn't hear it.
No, he's kind of upset because Tina wanted to try to make it up to everybody, and she can't talk on the Discord panel, and she asked me to unmute her, and I said, well, right now, I was not in the panel because I was getting ready for bed, and I said, well, the next time I see you on panel, I can look into it. You hate Michelle Red? That's very interesting choice of words.
What's up, Miss Ann?
Because when you say that to me, that means you're not loyal. Loyal people don't get wrenches. Yeah. It's kind of awkward. See, it's a little more complicated with Yam than just that. You have to really, really get to know the backstory, that what he was doing was not just you'd call my house phone repeatedly. He'd be sending me junk mail, flyers, all kinds of garbage show up at my door. Extra shipping boxes, which sometimes were useful, more often than not. Yeah. No one's going to leave necessarily. If you want to leave, Red, that's fine, but I'm not asking to leave. But when you said I hate you, that doesn't mean you like me, which means that you're not loyal, Red. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. You know. Hi, Michelle. Good morning, Moose. How you doing today? Apparently, I'm not on a good day because I'm off on the wrong foot with Red this morning. Unfortunately, because of Tina again. I understand that, right? I get it. But you gotta also understand when you said I hate you does not mean that you're loyal. It means to me that you're basically willing to turn your back on people and cause harm. So, how loyal are you? How deep is your loyalty? Anyway, so like I said, I've been playing games now for all week. And I haven't even had a chance to really do any personal respective thinking or, time for myself. So I might need to take tonight off. I might. I don't know. I don't hate everything you do for me. Red, you and I worked that out months ago. I don't hate anything you do for me. It's just this one issue that just came up that we both can't reconcile because we know the problem is. It's not you, it's not me. Okay, it's that person is the problem. The problem is the person did apologize to me and they did try to make it right. So what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck in the middle here. The whole Discord panel thing was designed so that people could come up and talk. It's an open panel. If you're verified on the Discord, you're supposed to be able to come in and join and say hello. That was what the panel was for. Never said you couldn't, man. You've been here long enough. If you want to help out, if you really want to help out, but right now we have a very good community, and I don't really see any problem with that. I'm sorry, I didn't actually get a chance to reach the side chat last night when I got done driving the truck. Apparently, my chat didn't show up on the screen like it usually did, and I was like, I wasn't gonna fight the computer because I was getting physically tired. Yeah. Well, the private panels like I have in the morning shows, those are a lot more, have to be a lot more tighter. Actually, Red's still a mod too. I give him back his rent, so you're actually the same level he is. Well, I think we all kind of have one thing in common. We're all trying to work towards a common goal. To keep this community from going into a tailspin, and that's something that we should continue to keep working on. Good morning, Golden Girl 50. How you doing today? Yeah, that's true. And sometimes I do get a chance to look at it. I do mention that sometimes I get a chance to look at the chat. Usually when I'm done driving the truck, what I will do is I will jump over to the panel to read the comments. But the OBS chat screen wasn't there. It was all white, so I couldn't read it, and there was no way to refresh the screen. So I was like, because you see, I went into the YouTube control panel to turn on monetization for the gaming stream. Well, I kind of agree with that, Moose. She did get it fixed. The well man did come by and fix the pump. As far as the toilet goes, I suppose her family was busy running the plunger a lot, trying to get all that excrement down the hole. She has the water back on, yeah. Yeah, you can clean it, but it's gonna take a lot of scrubbing. A lot of getting on your hands and knees with a Scotch-Brite pot and lots of bleach and clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I know they're easy to install. They're not that expensive. So I want to have a good show. I do. I came up with an idea when I was sleeping last night, which I thought was interesting, but in all reality, makes zero sense. What is it? What about a lamp fixture that's a combination of electric and gas? In other words, the difference is when you want to use an incandescent light bulb, like an Edison-based bulb, you screw that in like normal, and it makes an electrical connection and light works, right? And then if you want to use it with gas lighting, you unscrew that and you screw in the gas bulb assembly, which works the same way, except it's designed that it opens the O-ring, which allows the natural gas or propane to flow to the burner assembly. And if you happen to have one of those to electronic ignition, or it could use electricity to actually ignite the gas, you would do the same thing. You would just screw it in, and it makes complete electrical connection and the gas connection. And me and Lumi were talking about this morning. She said that one may have been great during the early 20th century when homes sometimes had both. But in the 21st century, it makes no sense because almost everybody's going to electric lighting, and there's really no market for that. I said, yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't think it would sell very many of those fixtures. It would just be the socket valve assembly. You would have to still wire in your switch and your valve to turn it on, but... And then let me say, what about an integrated switch valve? And someone said, now you're getting really complicated. Because, first of all, your typical gas valve opens usually about half a turn to a quarter turn, and you're going to, at the same time, your electrical connection is going to have to break at the same time. It's just not going to be something that is going to be affordable. I don't know. I might actually draw that up on paper. I'm actually kind of curious what that would look like. I mean, your standard E26 Edison base type thing that works for both. The only difference is the gas part of it. I mean, Thomas Edison would probably be screaming in his grave site saying, "You bumblefuck, what are you thinking?" What happens if somebody tries to put one of those gas fixtures in an all-electric lamp? The minute that thing would touch space, you have a big short, right? Oh, it's got rubber O-rings, and if they have over O-rings, they're going to leak. That's not a good solution. Yeah. Honey, you're still late, honey. If it was back in 1910, 1920, people might be kind of excited with the option. Just like Robin Williams could have said, something everybody likes, a choice. Yeah. Yeah, a choice. Exactly right. It's a cute idea. But maybe it should be something I should actually draw opposite design and patent it, just to make sure that. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of patents out there that have got no one buying them. At the patent office. I bet if you go and look at the patent office right now, you probably find a lot of fixtures that are not even existent, or ideas that were came up with but never used. I'd love to see you make a prototype, but I'm a little leery of you working with propane, especially at the pressure you usually use, which is like less than 1 psig. Never mind, Jimmy would be nervous as heck, going, no, tank of gas sitting in my kitchen. Actually, yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. Great concept it is, but go ahead, Morning Noodles, how you doing?
So I'm out here in Brooklyn right now, and this guy comes up to me and he asks me for a cigarette. And I gave him a cigarette, and I said something to him, and he kind of looked at me like he was kind of confused. And he left, and I start walking to get coffee, and I find this guy laying face down on the ground, covered in blood. And they just picked this guy up. I don't know what the hell happened to him. It was like really, really bad, and like someone fucking knocked them out or something like that.
A few minutes later, after you asked him for a cigarette.
Yeah, and it looked like I was like, dude, did someone? Because he woke up, he was having a seizure on the ground, like face down.
There. That's the
problem. It was so bad.
Okay.
So bad. So Michelle, how about I come up there tonight and we could play American Truck Simulator? You want me to do that? Someone gave me some money to come up there.
Or why don't I have you play a European Truck Simulator so you can try the European side of things?
Okay.
Just be aware that in the European British truck, your clutch is your accelerator, and your accelerator would be your clutch.
Right.
But I'm using
I don't know. You want to see the blood, Michelle?
No, thank you.
And see the blood. I don't need to see. It's like a humongous pile of blood.
No, I don't want to see that. No, thank you. Everyone is asking you to make comment, including the official co-host of your show. He already is, along with Golden Girl and a lot of other people, including Noodles.
What do you mean?
And while you're out there, Noodles, go take Miss Tina off MMD's Discord friend list.
There it is, Michelle. You saw the blood all over the place?
No, yeah, I see that. Yeah,
it was like he was breakdancing, like it was 1984 in Brooklyn. I thought that's what he was doing. First, I thought he was showing off. You know, I thought he was showing off.
Not exactly a grand mal seizure, but doesn't sound good either way. He probably bit his tongue. Yeah. they can bite their tongue clean off during a seizure. I agree with that, Red, but well, yeah, that's fine. Come on up if you want. Definitely would like to see you trucking stream with noodles instead and have me sit as the backseat driver. If we can get Michelle to watch.
Michelle, how about we get drunk and high and try a truck simulator tonight?
Why don't I try? Why don't you try it sober first, or maybe we got beer. You got beer in my refrigerator.
Yeah, no. So let's get wasted tonight and play truck simulator and live stream it.
There have been a lot of people that have done drunk driving on the live streams, but I can create you a whole new account just so you can start out as a beginner, and then.
I don't want to play European truck simulator. I want to play American truck simulator.
You want to play American Truck Simulator? Oh, I could do that. Yeah. I thought you would like to try European. I think that'd be more fun for you. Having to learn how to drive on the other side of the road in the UK. I would suggest if you're going to play anywhere in Truck Simulator, I would suggest trying a busier place than Aberdeen. There's not many companies in Aberdeen. Now, you're going to be traveling among 3 companies. I've been doing that. But if you go to London, you'll be buried with job opportunities and crazy London traffic, and you might like that. Yeah. Well, he's got the beer here. He's got beer here. And so he left some here last time. It's been in the refrigerator the whole time, so a couple cans of.
That's so bad for that guy, Michelle. He thought that. He goes, what? He goes, what happened? He goes, I didn't do anything. I'm like, no, yeah, I know you didn't do anything. Just sit down. He's just fucking. Oh my god, I felt so bad for that guy. I'm like, did someone hit you? He goes, what did I do? I didn't do anything.
Probably bit his own tongue. Probably clean off. That's what happens with grand mal seizures sometimes, is that they'll bite their tongue off completely.
Oh my god. I felt so bad for him.
I don't know how many people show up screenshots of your wrench. I don't even know if you're in my Discord, Zena. Are you in my Discord? We gotta make you a mod on my Discord too, so.
Oh god. I feel so fucking bad. I think he thinks that like I beat him up or something like that.
He could have been beaten up too.
I asked him. I said, "Did someone punch you?" And he goes, "What happened? What happened?" And he kept telling me, "I didn't do anything. Like I was gonna fucking kill him or something." He didn't do anything. I was like, "Just sit down." No, I felt so fucking bad. I don't know how people can do that to other people, Michelle. This guy looked like he was like fucking, like it was so bad. I don't know how anyone could lay a hand on someone.
Yeah. Well, he could have been beaten up by a thug. He also, as I said, if he had a seizure, he could have harmed himself too unintentionally.
Fuck.
I don't know why anyone would screenshot her wrench, put it on Discord, since it's very obvious right here she's got a wrench.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if you want to come on over tonight, that'd be fine. The weather's decent.
Yeah. Anyway, Michelle, I gotta go. I'm gonna go back into work, but just wanted to let you know if you want me to, I will. People gave me enough money to get out there, and I'll e-beg to get back home if I have to. But
Oh, yeah, you're gonna need money for that. That's true.
yeah. All right,
But
so
I'm more than willing to have you come up and try the truck, and that'll be a different show for you.
yeah,
I'll just create you a profile on both. I already have a profile on American Truck Simulator, but I can set you up one, a custom one, so you can just code the Noodles profile, or Bulldog profile. Come up with a name for it, and in the game, so you can try it out and have it start with your own starting zone like everyone else does, and then you build up your
wait,
little career.
can we make a bulldog truck, like a bulldog garbage truck?
Well, when you first start out, you're driving for other companies, so since you did have a CDL, it should be able to handle that without too much of a hassle. Now, right now, you only leave it set for automatic or manual transmission for you.
All right, Michelle. I'll hopefully I get out of here before you
Okay.
before you end the stream. I'll come back up. All right.
All right. So you let me know
I'll
one
talk
way
to you
or
later.
another if you're still coming up.
Right.
Okay.
So I might get out there later tonight though, because I don't know what time I'm getting home. You can cut through here. You know, if you don't mind cutting across the street, you're a professional. Yeah. All right, Michelle. I'll talk to you later.
All
All right.
right. Yeah. Talk to you later.
Bye.
You know what the most hilarious thing I do in the truck simulator is I usually find ways to get around my problems like I did with that traffic jam I unbearably created last night. Was I just get on the shoulder of the road and just scoot my way around, but there was a big pile of traffic, and it was like I was waiting for the truck to get me. I was there to get ahead of me, and he was like, he wasn't going anywhere either. So I'm like, oh man, I can't go any further backwards because that's not going to help. So let's see if I can scoot forward. Now remember, my truck is at an angle. Oh my, I'm afraid I'm going to tip over. I got a big tanker of oil in the back. Yeah. And you should turn penalties here game to see how you do. Yeah, I already know I would do. I'd be bankrupt. Because if you think the game doesn't record them in the world of trucks, you're downright mistaken. Oh yes, it does. It records the penalties. I don't get fines for them, but it does record the penalties. My rap sheet is a mile long. Yeah, when Noodles comes over, we'll just have him create his own company and his own character, and he can try it out. Bulldog Trucking. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Bulldog Trucking. The people who never go on panel always give it large what? It's kind of confusing. Hi, Hammy Nails. Good morning, too. Good morning. Yeah, by the way, this week it looks like it's going to warm up a little a little sooner than expected. Originally I said Tuesday. Well, now it looks like the warming stage is going to start on Monday. Well, we're getting better at it. Yeah, you did pretty good with the European trucking last night. Yeah. In fact, sometimes it gets kind of disorienting, and then you go play American Truck Simulator the next day, and you're like, sometimes I get mixed up between the two road war, driving patterns. First on the UK side, you drive on the left, and then you're in the right-hand drive, and that's kind of disorienting. And then when you're in the US, you flip it around, and your pedals swap around. And how many times last night did I keep seeing you tapping the so-called now the clutch pedal, thinking it's the accelerator, and you're wondering why your truck's not moving. I have to work on what? Cootie Hunk? No, I don't know where that is. I never heard of it. I know about a place called Kitty Hawk, which is where the Wright brothers demonstrated their first powered flight aircraft. That's in North Carolina, isn't it? I think so. So, possibly a little stream tonight, guys. Driving the American or the European Truck Simulator. I think it would be better if you see him try the European Truck Simulator, because I want to see what he does when he's out of his element. Yeah, I gotta admit, that would be kind of interesting. I think being sober enough would probably give him enough stress. Elizabeth Islands off of Cape Cod. Oh, so it's a little tiny island. Okay. Sounds like it's probably going to be very, very expensive. An elite community, very expensive price. Martha's Vineyard is not cheap. For those of you who never known much about Cape Cod or Martha's Vineyard, it's not a place for the poor. I mean, in Cape Cod, you got a road now that takes you into Cape Cod, I believe, or do they still use the ferry? Or do they use both, the ferry and the road? Certain places you can only get to by ferry. You can't get to these areas outside of using a ferry. Oh, I haven't had to deal with that yet in the game. Riding a ferry. Good morning, David. That's how you doing today? So, Noodles might be coming over tonight and driving the truck. Brian Gattay with there. I didn't say I wasn't gonna buy the game. I just said I have to get paid first, and I gotta get sneakers first. Okay, I need footwear. I need footwear. And Michelle doesn't get that money until March anyway. I don't get the money until March, so it is cold, windy here too. Yeah. Good news is starting Monday, it's gonna warm up a bit. Thursday looks the most pleasant. It's gonna be cloudy, but at least it's gonna be warm. So that's gonna be good. So you're gonna be able to go outside and get some wiggles and jiggles pretty much all week. Yes. Good for you. Get out there and do something that isn't sitting on your fat ass every day. I agree with that. You're not that smart about this, are you? About what? I'm wearing cheap Walmart sneakers right now. They're soft shoes, which are fine for in the house, but they are misery to drive the truck with because they keep sliding off the pedals. Remember, for the European truck, I have to drive with the clutch and the clutch pedal, and so that pedal's not as easy to push as the accelerator, which is the easiest to push. The brake is medium hard to push, and the clutch is misery. Am I getting what? No, I'm gonna get some New Balance ones. It's a slightly different style. I wasn't gonna get the 311s, but right now I didn't see the 311s being mentioned on Amazon, so I might get another brand of I think 567s, which is kind of a regular walking shoe, which should be fine. So we're gonna get some decent footwear. And then I gotta put like a $50 to $100 on Capital One, Ally, and then put maybe another 50 or 100 on Capital One. Avia stickers, that's what these are. I bought these about 6 years ago. They usually just sit around in my, it's my spare pair of shoes. I don't like them because they don't have laces on them. These got little they don't have Velcro, but they have little elastic laces that kind of look like laces, but they're not. Yeah, but they are still getting worn down. I'll show you one of the shoes. You can see them right here. The tread pattern is kind of beat up. You get these rubber, look like laces, but they're not laces. Things on the top, and but the sole is coming apart on them too. But they are for in-house use. They're fine. Let's just show the left one because that's a little bit better foot condition. Oh, we can get it off my foot. Here it is. Ow! Yeah, these are the Avias right here. See the pattern on the bottom and the back of the shoe. You can see here that the so-called stretchy simulated laces. You can see what the actual laces would be with these little metal decorative eyes here. They're stamped in there. I said in the game, I said that would be March, guys. March. 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 Because that was donated, money was donated in February. I don't get that until March. Well, I don't have hiking routes, but no, it's not. I'm not against getting the game. I said that. I installed the launcher so I could buy the game. So no, but then rarely do my sneakers ever get that stinky anyway because I don't go out much. But the other sneakers, the ones that we're wearing every day, the 311s, those things are so beat up right now. They just gonna go right to the tip. They're not gonna survive much longer. My shoes are 6 years old. These shoes are 6 years old. At least. Yeah, at least. My other shoes I've been wearing 311s are 4 years old. Just make sure you get footwear that's suitable for wet conditions, or icy conditions, so you don't slide. These sneakers are actually a little bit better on that. But the soles don't last as long. Who's Gal? Oh, we'll see what we can do, guys. I'm not making any promises that I can't keep. This money was 30 euros for footwear, so I already planned to get footwear with this money at the beginning of the month. Not on my wish list. I do on my private shopping list. I have the sneakers. That's okay, Phoenix. Go take a snooze if you have to. I mean, I understand being tired. I also went through the wish list and I saw a lot of items on there that were suggested that I really don't have any place for, like a new couch, a new bed, new chairs, love seats. I was like, what in the heck? Then there was also a couple of those little things there, the little foot chairs. I can't forget what they're called there. Armorers or something. I was like, I saw all this stuff in there. I was like, there's just stuff in there that was just taking too much space. I mean, yes, if I got a new apartment, that could have been a great idea. So, but I said, for now, I just took them off. I said, the small things like the one desk, the gaming desk, or the L-shaped desk, I thought was a good idea because we really do need a new desk. Because this desk setup I got here, and I definitely did need a new chair, office chair. Pink is fine. Pink would be good. Cat will still shred it. So, I mean, when Gidgey and Turkey added those to the list, I'm surprised they didn't add a big, giant natural gas power generator to the list while they're at it. Oh, jeez. A big coal or whole house generator. Well, it wouldn't do me any good. I don't have natural gas, and I don't have access, and I don't have a whole house. I just got an apartment. Good morning, Andrew. How you doing today? Nice to have you here in the morning show. Once you come up on panel, it's volatile organic compound, or VOC, today. I understand that part. I saw you on the panel last night, too. You were showing your head. You look good. From what little I saw of it. You see, I drove around Aberdeen and Glasgow, and I didn't kill too many people last night. Oh, yeah, there was a Roomba vacuum cleaner on the list. I decided to leave that there because I do need that. And I also need the one that does mopping, too. So, iRobot makes a mopping version as well. Yeah. Yeah. Best viewers. Let me ask these people that keep promoting those sites for a minute this question. When people buy your services and the services end, do you take away all their subs? Or do the people remain subs? I'm just curious because I've always wondered how that worked. How you doing, E? Good morning to you. Noodles wants to come up tonight. If he can get the scratch to come up here. And he wants to play American Truck Simulator. I said that's fine. But I said, he said, well, we just get drunk and high and play American Truck Simulator. And I'm like, well, we could play American Truck Simulator, but do you really want to try an experience without being drunk and high? Why don't you try the European Truck Simulator and learn to drive the opposite footwear? Right. I do something similar to that, yeah. I got this table on the side of a military grade steel desk, and then the in between is a white plastic shelf which holds my Mac Mini and all the USB hardware that plugs into it. It's not exactly the best arrangement. Yeah. My biggest problem though is my layout is the fact is that this disc weighs so much, and I don't know who's going to carry it to the dumpster when the time comes, or to the moving truck or whatever. It's going to be a big pain to move. I remember how much they had to strain to get it in the kitchen door. That was... No, Krista and I are not doing anything, Andrew. If anyone was to go out with anybody, I'd go out with you on a date. That would be interesting. If he ever comes to the U.S., yeah. Again, you could come to your house and maybe you guys can go to a nice restaurant with dinner and dancing, and that'd be fun. Yeah. Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing today? Yeah, so anyway, so Noodles comes up today. I'll probably call it more like, let's go for a drive in the either US or UK with Noodles instead of with me. So good to see you, Sarah. Oh God, I'm not in the. I hate that they slash this thing. GE. What do you mean this thing? What does that mean? I'm still trying to learn how to back up my truck. I'm sort of starting to understand the mechanics of it, but I'm still not the pronoun. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, the pronoun usage nonsense. Whoever calls themselves an it anyway? Cousin it. Cousin it. Yeah. Well, 25 people, 5 likes, 15-minute, 27-second engagement, 80 views. And it's only 11 o'clock. I guess that's not bad. Nah, it's not bad. Andrew says it cannot be a thing that's more than one person. Well, someone say that about maybe me and Michelle, because they could be a they, because there's two in one body. One body, two souls. Yeah. 31 Carmen sleeps on the couch. It's cold here, yeah. Well, it's gonna be that like on this week, next week coming up. Oh, you sneezed. Oh God, come on, sneeze, you little bastard. If you're gonna sneeze, let it out. You know. I can't figure out my own bottles. Yeah, see, I see you. I don't know. Probably in the spring, once again all the snow is gone. But the sad truth is, he's Noodles' girlfriend sucked him dry again, and then the parking fine sucked him dry. In March will probably be worse than February. It really doesn't warm up here. Probably until April. Yeah, that's kind of true. Here, usually true because Connecticut's kind of the same. It's like that's when it's almost like you can imagine the two other stewards fighting over the thermostat. You know, one side wants the thermostat hot, the other one wants it cold, and then the poor people in the middle are the ones who suffer because they have to figure out why the two can't seem to agree on the temperature. Hershey World, that's a park. In Pennsylvania, isn't it? Yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's like where the chocolate is. Download War Thunder. Please. Like I said, I'm not into combat games. But I'm working on it. Good morning, Coley Jack again. Oh, the Hershey store in Times Square. Oh yes, we were actually there, but when we went there, it was closed, so we couldn't actually go into the store. I saw it though, with Noodles. Yeah. Does Godiva have a store in yes, I'm sure they do have a store in Times Square, Michelle. Godiva probably has a store and they probably sell the chocolate at $100 a pound. They probably would. I know it was an ice cream store in Times Square. I saw that. He was here this morning. He said hi to me before I started. Yeah, I'm sure he would like to be a pilot again. At least something kind of piloting he could do while still keeping it on Denise. Okay, someone else is coming up. Panels, Tiger Kitty. Good morning. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Let me get you all co-hosted up here. So what did you think of driving the UK last night?
Kind of didn't see much of it, to be totally honest with you, Michelle. Yeah, I was busy.
I think Michelle did better last night.
Yeah. You get the parking sorted out?
Not quite, but we're getting better at it. Just so
I know that's got to be difficult because the trailer's gonna go the opposite way when
right. It's the trailer exactly. It's if I park the truck by myself, reverse parking the truck is easy when I don't have the trailer on it. But the trailer on it, it just adds a whole.
Right, yeah. Because you jackknife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your jackknife.
Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, everybody, by the way.
Good morning to everybody, yes. So we have Zeta
Still
right
cold out,
now.
Michelle. You still got snow? Is that snow still out there?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
snow. It's melting by Monday, Tuesday. We're going to be seeing a lot of it start to dissipate because it's going to be in the 40s, like Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
But then it's going to rain, and we're going to get rain a couple days. But it looks like Wednesday might be a good day to go to Cumberland Farms and do an outdoor stream.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's not icy, Michelle.
Right. Well, that's why I also got to get my new shoes this week. I get paid today, so from YouTube. So
are you ordering them? Are you going to order them online?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna order them from Amazon because they can be here probably like in a day or two.
Right. Excellent. Great idea.
I couldn't get the 311 New Balances. I'm getting like the 567 series.
Right. Okay. You can shove them old ones in the wash and use those for scruffs.
Well, the very old ones, the old New Balance, will probably just go right to the tip. They're just that beat up that they're not worth saving. The shoes I'm wearing right now in the house, they're showing their age because they're over 6 years old. So, but they hardly ever get worn. So that's why I put those on.
Okay. Well, you can throw them in the washing machine. I'm just reminding you. Freshen them up a little bit.
Well, the soles are, yeah.
Throw them out, Michelle. Throw them out.
I mean, the top is separated from the bottom on both sets of shoes.
That's dangerous. Yeah. What's your favourite cereal? E wants to know.
Usually I've been eating a lot of Honey Nut Cheerios, but sometimes I eat regular Life cereal, or I'll eat Crispix.
You like Frosties, don't you?
You like Frosted Flakes, which is like your Frosties. Not really on a regular basis. Once in a while, I do. Trick cereals. I haven't eaten Trix. I never tried Trix or Lucky Charms for that matter.
Nor have I.
I've eaten Captain Crunch when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've tried that. I quite liked it.
I like Captain Crunch, but the shape of the individual kernels is kind of hard to chew.
Oh, when you get your new teeth.
Even when I was a kid with good teeth, that was still hard to chew. I'm still waiting for the application from the dial ride. I do have the Uber information set up anyway, so.
All right, you're gonna be all right. We've got that, Michelle. We've got it covered. The dentist is gonna be a breeze. It's gonna go so well. You're gonna be on that phone ordering the taxi again. Trust me.
I have an idea how they're going to fix the teeth, and it's probably going to be probably because it's the least expensive to do for him. He's probably going to go ahead and probably just take the two teeth that are kind of sideways, probably knock them straight, put the special adhesive glue they use, to glue them together as a big giant unit, and then glue a false plastic tooth in the middle. That might be the easiest way to do that.
Right. Well, you don't know until you get there, do you? So
right.
He's gonna do what's best for you in the long run, Michelle. Because that sounds great, but there might be reasons that's not possible. He's gonna weigh everything up, and he's gonna make it so that your teeth are good for the future as well as immediately. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not just that they look good; you've got to be able to look after them as well.
Well, it's not the matter. Michelle never looked after her teeth. Like we were talking about yesterday, apparently some of the medication Michelle was on was just depleting her calcium in her bones.
Well, yeah, there's all sorts of things, but you should have caught it before then, shouldn't you? It's all right, Michelle. It's too late now. He'll fix it. He'll do something to give you a smile. And that's all that matters.
I can make you some wooden. I got teeth made. The bottom one's surviving quite fine. The top ones do wear down after a while. So we'll see what happens on the 5th. And then we have the hair appointment on the 6th. Yay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's probably not going to do anything when you go to the dentist. He's just going to look at
No, this time it's just a cleaning.
He does know that he needs to do you a plan, doesn't he?
What's that?
He'll see you. They all do. He'll see you after you've had your cleaning. The dentist will come in.
Yeah. It's just kind of sad that in this country that dentistry is not considered a basic health need.
Well, it's not really, is it? How is it a health
It really
need?
is. I mean, after all, if you can't eat properly, you certainly can't get the proper nutrients you need in your body.
Well, Tina doesn't look like she's starving and she hasn't got any teeth.
Yeah, but then again, her health isn't that great either. I don't know what kind of insurance she has, so I can't say, but...
Well, I know plenty of people with no teeth that have false teeth that are healthy. My old nan, she lived until she was 90-something with false teeth.
Yeah, well, that's true. But then again, I was always told it's an insult when you have to lose your real teeth because of... That's not your fault, Michelle. That's the difference. It's not because...
Well, you got to take a bit of responsibility, Michelle. We are responsible for our own upkeep of our teeth, aren't we? Whether that be visiting a dentist, cleaning twice a day, flossing. You don't do any of that.
No, not the flossing twice a day, no. But like I said, the issue is the calcium depletion. It was because of the medications I was on. That was what caused that problem. That was not because of lack of care. You know,
yeah, Brian. I know someone who had no teeth, and he could eat a steak as well. He just gummed that thing down, and he could get it down him with no teeth, Michelle. He could eat a steak.
Yeah. Probably if you put a steak in a meat grinder, you probably could eat a steak or make it really, 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 really squishy.
Can I get toilet money? Toilet money? What's toilet money? You need 25 cents to go to the toilet. Do they charge you now to go to the toilet?
There was something wrong with Tina's toilet. It was just clogged up with poop. That's all. Now they got the water working. They got the toilet cleaned up.
Oh. I get it now. It's slow today.
Yeah, now I got enough money to pay for a payment plan because I make money on YouTube. But if I didn't make money on YouTube, I couldn't have done that. Plus, you got availability on credit cards. So you could still do a payment plan with your Capital One, your Ally.
Well, just do me a favor and make sure you explain to that dentist that you're on benefits. What insurance?
They already know that.
Yeah, good.
But Medicare doesn't pay for. But Medicare doesn't pay for dentistry. It's my insurance plan that does.
Okay, well, just don't go in there saying you've got a business or anything like that. So he thinks that you've got money.
Business in that sense. They already got my insurance information already because I had to get that when I did the application, so they know how much I make. They know what I'll get.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Right now, the basic plan right now covers cleanings, which certainly does need to be done.
It must cover more than bloody cleanings, Michelle.
It also
must
covers
cover-
X-rays too, but
It covers X-rays. That's great because you're going to need them.
well, yes, we know we're going to need them, but we're going to determine what's next on the project list.
Right. Well, wish you luck, Michelle, but don't be disheartened. Whatever he's going to do is going to give you a nice smile. So,
Well, I definitely would like to be able to smile about something, but I don't think the bills can make me smile, though.
the bill's not going to make you smile, and it's heartbreaking that you have to pay. Honestly, I don't think you should.
Yeah, well, there's always going to be a copay for something, but the basic cleaning is covered. I just think
even that cleaning, Michelle, is going to make you feel wonderful. Get rid of all the shit in your mouth.
I know it did last time.
Yeah.
Andrew said, let's go back to see what it says here. Okay, GE is not bad, so bad. Thought you were just going on one of those fly-by-night places. Prime PC says, easy on the bog roll. Toilet paper, that means.
That means toilet roll.
Yeah, I know it is. Okay,
The bog is
said,
toilet.
there's some ton of also different conversations at once. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm sure it'll do fine. So Brian PC, you saw me driving the truck. I saw you were in the lounge a little bit last night. I don't know what you thought about that, but you see, I tried the lane assist. It kind of helped, but I'm not exactly sure which lane assist modes or which, because it's not like I see a screen that shows me what mode I'm popping for lane assist mode. So that's why you heard me popping the button a few times. Like, am I using this thing right? I think you're doing pretty good, actually. You only got late once after you had to scoot around an accident, which was partially created by you in the first place. Actually, that one accident was already accident when I got there, but
yes,
I could have just made it worse.
I hope that, Brian. Hey, Michelle, what did you think of the Sims that Bubbles made last night?
It was cute.
That was cool.
I kind of wish I bought the Sims 3 from Steam, because that would have included everything, almost all the Sim expansion packs for Sims 3. I bought Sims 2 Electronic Arts, and so I had to buy my expansion packs individually.
Oh, okay.
The show still wants to get a few more. Like, she wants to get Katy Perry Sweet Treats. Yeah, I kind of like Katy Perry Sweet Treats for some of the stuff in there. I like Sims 3 a lot more than Sims 4. Sims 1 and 2 are now available too, if you want to play those two, Electronic Arts and Steam. I never tried Sims 2. I never tried Sims 1.
But did you recognize your own apartment, Michelle, when you looked at it?
Yeah, I did see the apartment. Yeah, I got the idea of what he was trying to draw with what available assets he had.
Yeah, it's pretty good, wasn't it? You got your big stainless steel fridge, your little fridge in.
Yeah, but my little fridge is not a side-by-side, though. It's a top-bottom, but that's okay. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, that's what, he didn't have a lot to pick from. Yeah, pretty cool.
It was more of a limitation of what the game had for assets. It wasn't like really lack of effort. I will try. Sig Bubbles did a pretty good job with what he had access to.
Yeah, he did. Even the outside looked like it. Krista was in there, and Noodles was in, and Cassandra.
I said Noodles, I said Cassandra.
And Jimmy, although Jimmy didn't look like Jimmy.
I didn't see Jimmy.
He was the one with the big afro and the beard. I don't know if you saw
okay.
him. Yeah, he needs to work on him. That does not look like Jimmy, but good effort. Fantastic.
Yeah, Jimmy's an old guy. Old beat up guy. Talk about the same guy that wears the same clothes every day.
Yeah, and he's a lump. I'd call him a lump.
Yeah, I call him the old codger. That's what he is.
Yeah, he is. He's got a face you want to punch.
He's talking about Chris. That guy was supposed to be Chris Bliss, he said, not Jimmy.
No, it wasn't. That was Jimmy.
That would make more sense.
He didn't know what Jimmy looked like, I don't think. I don't think he's seen him. Have we got any
Yeah,
photos of
Jimmy looks like the old man from Up. Yeah, that'd be about right. Speaking of that, I haven't seen Jimmy the landlord in person today or this week or anything, but I wonder if he got someone to help him with the bill payments, because I don't want to wake up one day and find out I have cold water and no heat.
Why? He didn't come and get you to pay his bills?
He doesn't know how to do it on his own. He needs a bookkeeper.
I know. Well, hopefully you got someone else to do it, Michelle. I mean, why should you do it? You're his tenant.
He should be able to get someone. He should be able to hire a bookkeeper. I don't know why he can't hire someone to do that.
Or get you to do it and sling you a little bit of money, or take some money off your rent.
I didn't
Fair
get
enough.
paid
Yeah,
last
Michelle,
time at all.
Pay my bills, Michelle, and I'll knock $50 off your rent. Fine, no problem. Come back next week.
Or he can give me cash right there on the spot. Not like I need to pay me much. $10 would have been fine.
Yeah, he's so fucking tired.
Yeah, he's also getting old too. Still looking forward to possibly eventually moving to a better place. I don't know when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, because me and Go are supposed to eventually sit down and talk about what the things are, what the plans are.
What your options are. Yeah.
Right. But she needs to get that foot fixed first.
Right.
And then she wanted to come out here with Comedy Flu and meet me in person.
Right.
You know, like in March, April.
Right. Good idea. That'll be nice anyway. You can hang out for a bit. Oh, goodness. You'll have Comedy Flu in your apartment, Michelle.
Yeah.
Hope he's not manic.
Well, I think he's gonna like seeing the apartment.
Oh, the Snow Palace is famous. Yeah, he's privileged to go in there, Michelle. Oh, the end of the Snow Palace.
Noodles might be coming over tonight to drive American Truck Simulator.
Really? Did he say so?
Yeah, he said so. On the panel earlier in the show. But he said he has to get some scratch together first. Because all those fines for parking tickets and stuff, they took it right out of his checking account.
Oh, God.
So he said that his checking account is empty right now.
Hmm. Yeah.
I got it ready.
That would be fun. That would be fun if he does come over. But it's snowing out.
Why is that person even modded anyway? Why is that person even
Michelle, that's obviously somebody you've modded and you like, who's messing about, just playing about.
Yeah, I know.
They're not hurting anybody.
No, they're not hurting anyone. So
I
Red
think I'd
was.
change my name if I wanted.
I was
to come
talking
in.
to Red earlier this morning too about the lounge area, and Tina said she went in the lounge and she can't talk. And I said, "Well, I can't turn your microphone on until I'm actually in the lounge with you." The Red's like, "No, don't turn our microphone back on." I said, "But Red, the lounge was supposed to be open for everybody to talk except for one person. The sweet potato farmer can't talk in the lounge. He's perma-banned."
That's hilarious. The sweet potato farmer. Oh dear. Here's the thing, Joe.
I don't give any exclusivity to protecting Tina. I'm just saying is that
Michelle, I don't think you've followed what's happened, because I was quite, leave Tina alone, leave Tina alone. She actually started threatening your show, Michelle.
yeah, I know she did.
Well,
But then I talked to her in text about it, and I told her, said, your lawyer probably will tell you the same thing your local police probably told you. It ain't worth it. And she said, that's exactly what she told me. It's not worth it. I said, so why bother? Just leave it alone, Tina. Okay, it's better that way. It's not worth it. You don't know where Red lives. I don't know where Red lives. Okay?
She's not doing anything to anybody. It's all bullshit. That's another thing. It's annoying. Stop it. You're not calling
It's annoying.
lawyers.
Yeah, it's getting annoying to me because it's like, I said, I don't want to be in the middle of your little war. You know, I don't think my audience wants to be part of your little war either.
Well, she shouldn't have come at you. That's my problem. To come at you and your show is, you didn't do anything, Michelle.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
So Tina said she did talk to her attorney, and her attorney told her the same thing I told her. It's a civil matter, and you have to file civil charges.
She's not going to no attorney.
And it's going to cost you more money to go into the court to file the paperwork than it's worth.
I think she's making things worse for herself. If she'd have just been quiet, apologized,
I think she should just drop it all.
Let things lie down, but she starts retaliating, and the retaliation is now.
I think what it is I think she's so bored in her life that she really doesn't have anything else that she can do with her life.
And that's probably true, Michelle, and that's probably true. It's sad. That's very sad. But she can't. She's upset. Like she's all right. But I look at the side chat, and everyone in the side chat is on the same level. So,
I mean, I know she's got. Okay.
The masses have spoken, and
right. She wanted to know if she could press civil charges for harassment. And her attorney told her straight out, it's not worth the paperwork. It's not worth the time.
We never talked to an attorney, Michelle. See, it's more bullshit.
She has an attorney. Remember the one that was working with her for a closure? So
he's not going to do that. Attorney doesn't deal with matters like this. A house attorney is completely different.
Right, but they certainly probably know about that part of the law at least. And she told her it's not worth it. Period. I don't want to get in the middle of this, really. I don't.
Exactly, Michelle.
That's kind of like how I got in the middle of trying to get out of a traffic jam last night. You know, that's what I feel like. I couldn't back up far enough to get out, and so the only thing was trying to right on the shoulder right, try to scoot up ahead.
Do you know what they'll tell her, Michelle? Turn off the computer. Get off of YouTube. That's all they'll say.
She and her family need to go out and do fun things together. I know that's hard with mobility issues, but honestly, if you can get your George, maybe you and George could go out to a nice, inexpensive dinner somewhere.
This is true, Michelle. Can I bring this up? And I'm not having a go, but like people who threaten the show generally are banned and not allowed back.
Yeah.
And that's why Yam is banned, Yam Ranch.
That he also is a repeat offender, too.
Right, yes. So maybe there is a bit of leeway in the future if Tina, but not now.
Brian PC says, I have no idea about Tina, and I never seen what is going on. To be frank, better let
To
it
be fair,
go over. I told
let's
Tina
let
the
it
same
all
thing,
go
too.
over.
I said, Tina, just let it go, okay? It's not worth making a official case out of it. No pun intended.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, so last night we drove the truck, and I was only late because of that one, having to navigate a one round and one accident scene. And we were in
Why are
the
you
cop.
smiling when you say one accident and then you start grinning? What did you do?
Well, I accidentally missed the curb, and then I smacked it. Oh, there was a car already on the side of the road. This is a different accident I'll bring up because it was a mistake. The poor guy was already had an accident, and I accidentally swerved and I smashed in the car, so the car had a double collision. And then on the other one, I was just driving down the normal road like I would on my left side, like I'm supposed to, and all of a sudden I see that there's this accident right in front of me. I tried to stop in time, and nope, just like the other one, thump, crash, bang, just like when I hit the cop car, right? And all of a sudden, it was a tractor trailer I smacked into, which sent him over the other side of the road. And then I managed and then of course traffic was backing up behind me. I was like, oh crap, I can't go backwards, and there's no way I can get on the main lane. So the only choice is the shoulder, but it's Scotland, it's hilly. I'm like,
Oh, yes, he was that bad, Red. I mean, he'd blackmail Michelle. We talk about Yam Ranch now, Michelle. He was terrible. He was awful to Michelle.
He was the worst.
He was the worst. He's had her in tears.
He was also destroyed all the Jackbox gameplay to the point that no one really wanted to play it anymore. Except for him and his buddies making fun of me and Ed, and
right.
that was
but
just.
You do know, Michelle, that I don't think that would happen now because you have a nice bunch of people. So if
Yeah,
you
but the
play
problem is when
game,
you put the link out though for the people to join, anybody can come in on the game, even people that are banned.
how about if you just gave the link to the panel? If you had a nice big panel up there and just gave the link to the panel.
Yeah, I could do that, but the way Jackbox works,
all right.
you have to send out the room code because when you're watching the game, it tells you the room code right there in the game.
Yeah, I know. Michelle played it loads with you. So we could do, if we had people on the panel that we trust and we get a good few up there, we could play it then because we'd just give the code to the people on the panel.
It just doesn't have the option not to display it on the game now. So which means
yeah, I forgot about that.
So everybody can enter the room code on their phone or on their website. That's the reason we stopped playing the game because of the damage that sweet potato farmers did.
What is sweet potato farmer?
That's another type of the name for that same tuber.
We will play the game, Red, as long as the other people don't get the link, the code for the game. If we can find a way that
we can play in the lounge all by ourselves when we're not live.
We could
play in the lounge.
You could give it a go. You could have a little test run.
Otherwise, when we're not having a live show, we could do it in the lounge. See if that goes any better. And we could still record it. People could still watch it.
You have to do it live. No, yeah, it's not so fun. It's more fun when you...
We have enough people on the panel to make it possible to do that in the Discord panel.
Right. Well, then we could still do it live. We just wouldn't show it when the link is up because you could.
Which means we can't share the beginning of the gameplay either.
That's fine.
That's when it gives you the room code.
I know. After it's given the room code, you can show it.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
The only bad thing about it is sometimes my phone is, and it happens with other people, like it'll ask you the question and then it takes too long to get to my phone, and then by the time I've answered, the question's over.
Yeah, that's called latency. That's true. I mean, Starlink still has latency. They're not going to get away with that. Speaking of Starlink, we don't know if we're going to invest money on that or not.
Well, here's the thing about that as well, Michelle. If you're moving, why are you even looking at Starlink for the apartment?
No, not thinking about for the apartment. That's why we decided to hold off on that. Because right now the internet's working okay.
Yeah.
But what we might do is we could probably go back to 720p again, because we do that with the game with the truck and that works fine on the other computer. I think it's just a morning show. I'm going to use 30 gigabytes of data this month on T-Mobile.
Is that why have you used all that?
30 gigabytes. 30 gigabytes out of 100. I use a lot of data just covering the panels. Well, some do. Some have Discord. Right now it's 360p, yeah. That's what we've been using.
Well, I wonder if people would just join to play the game. They don't have to join to be on Discord. They could just join and only use it for the game.
Yeah, but they would have to... That means that we have to give out the code publicly. That means we're back in the same problem.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, right now we're at 360p and we're using 1,045 kilobits per second for streaming.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm getting a drink.
Okay. So 720p is going to use at least double that. So ideally about 2,500 kilobits per second, which I don't have. So what happens is we had to basically compress the crap anyway. And for the morning show, it really doesn't matter much because you're really not seeing much fancy gameplay, but it seems to work okay with the games on the PC though. So no, I'm trying to come up with a solution that works. To keep sweet potato farmer out of my hair. And that's not always easy to do. So Noodles is coming over tonight, possibly to drive the truck. So what I'll do is I'll create him a profile. Right, that's about right. 1.2 gigabytes per hour. Yep. How many megabits per second is that? I think they suggested 2,500 or 2.5 megabits per second for 720p. Yeah. And I would love to do 1080p, but this camera that actually shows my face on screen is only a standard NTSC composite video camera. So ideally in the future should upgrade this camera too, but yeah. 1.5 megabits per minute. Well, I know what YouTube suggests is like 2,500 kilobits per second. So that means that my internet only gives me about 1.7 megabits per second. So I can't really upload a lot of rate. So I gotta deal with what I got. I'm surprised it works as good as it does on the other computer, but it does. Yeah, Ranch will never be allowed here. He never will be. Period. Jump. He'll never will be here.
Ugh. All right, come on. Let's not let Tina cause havoc. This is all due to all that. She's gone. She's not here. Everything's fine.
Yeah. So, if we do get a nice place up there in upstate New York near Golden Girl and Comedy Flu, then we can get fiber optic internet or a better data plan that lets us stream a couple shows at least at 720p or 1080p.
Yep.
You know, never mind the 4 and 8K idea. Yeah, well,
Michelle, I know you're feeling bad for Tina, okay? But
I feel
sometimes
bad for Tina, but then again, she did start a lot of trouble when her and Red got into a major row, which really has nothing to do with me. You know?
I get that. I get that. That's their business. But she did come after the show. That's the problem, Michelle. She shouldn't have done that.
You're right. She shouldn't have done that, but she did apologize to me for that. You know.
All right. Well, she's got to now apologize to the people she's upset and see if they'll forgive her. I mean, this is a community as well, Michelle, isn't it?
Right. Well, if she apologizes to Red? That's between her and Red. That has nothing to do with
That's between them two. Absolutely, Michelle. Don't get involved. It's
like I told her in a private message. I said, "Don't get me in the middle of your little war. I don't want to get in the middle of it."
Exactly. You got enough to deal with.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but you know what? You only can squish so much data. I mean, you can only squish so much element through a garden hose. You know, you can't. If data wise, you can't. I mean, uploading a video is different because a video is already made. It's just a matter of, you can squish the data all you want. It's just going to take a while to pump it through from one end to the other. But with live stream, there's no leeway. There's no leeway with live streams. Live streams, you're going to get that element through that garden hose. And the sad truth is, the only way you're going to do that is if the elephant was a teeny elephant. Maybe like a mouse could go through a garden hose. And even that might be a tight squeeze. But it certainly would fit through a fire hose, though, right? And that's the reality.
So what are you doing today, Michelle? What have you got any plans today?
Like I said, if Noodles comes up here, wants to play American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator, that'd be fun. Other than that, I was gonna consider taking a break for the day.
Yeah.
And just chill because I got to get caught up with all the news.
Okay. You've got to do some reading today.
Watch some videos and just relax and
yeah. It's Friday, Michelle.
Right, because we've been doing gaming all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then tomorrow night is the Discord launch panel. And then Sunday is the Silver Moon Radio Show. And today I'm also getting paid from YouTube, so that money's going to be used to pay for the sneakers.
I can't believe how many subs you've got, Michelle. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're nearly at 10K. What is going on?
I'm almost at 1K. Yeah, I'm almost at 10K. The only thing is I still don't have enough for a case manager. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get the Kick channel to grow too in the process as well, guys.
Hey, homie. Hey, homie. I checked out your video. Seems that you're new on Kick. He wants to sell you something.
Yeah.
No money. We've got no money.
I am a verified. I am also an affiliate. Yes, I am verified and affiliate. I'm not affiliated with any particular brand, if that's what you mean. I'm not affiliated with any particular brand selling stuff. I don't have any sponsors on Kick.
Yeah, we're not interested. Not interested. Thanks for the follow, but she's got no money.
Yeah. Upload speed is often slower than download speed, unless you're on business plan, right? Well, they don't have fiber and wind, so we only have ADSL, so I gotta just deal with what I got right now. I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on upgrading my internet and then move to a new town and a new state and then have to set up all over again and then find out I got stuck with a contract or something like that. You know, I need a better landlord anyway.
Andrew.
Tell that to my work brain. The system goes down. Yeah.
Read it all, Michelle. Read it all. The system goes down more than Cassandra's knickers.
And let's be honest, where I live, the internet is on old crusty copper wires that are probably from the turn of the century. Maybe like the 1920s wiring was put in for the internet or for the phones, and that's the wiring that they're using for the internet. So it's amazing when it works properly.
You need 100,000 for a case manager.
Well, let's work for that goal. That's what we're trying to do, right?
You get 100,000 subs, Michelle, you will be able to support yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. If I get 100,000 subs, you're definitely going to want a case manager. I also need a case manager in other ways. That's what me and Golden Girl are trying to work and get me that kind of support.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Brian PC, how slow her knickers are going up and down. But the fact of the matter is that now I heard that Noodles might have gotten something. Or was that a joke? I don't know. He didn't. I looked at his face. He didn't look too bad.
Oh no, the Tina thing started to. She said her channel. She said she deleted her channel, but she hadn't deleted her channel. She started telling porkies, I think, is what happened. She started fibbing.
That's where it all started, yeah. And it just got escalated from there. Yeah. Well, if you don't know it now, you know the basics.
Noodles has got tennis elbow.
No, maybe he does. I don't know.
I've had that. It lasted for ages, like 6 months or something. It was awful.
Is that where your elbow is sore when you sit it on the table or something?
No, it's when you move it and you bend it. It's so painful.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would make sense, Brian PC, because this guy uses a lot of the same motions as tennis. The tennis elbow has spread to his wrist.
Spread to his wrist? Oh, I bet that's painful.
That's carpal syndrome. Repetitive stress injury. RSI. I also kind of cleaned the wish list a bit last night too, because there was a lot of very expensive things on there, which number one, I don't have space for at this point, and two, I didn't really have a need for at this point.
All right.
The small things I kept though, like the air purifier and the cleaning products, and I kept that. The keyboard.
I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at your wish list for a few months. I'll have a look at it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't added to it. I did change a few things up last night, but I didn't really add to it.
Well,
there's a nice Shure microphone, better known as the Elvis mic, that I really want. It's based on the Unidyne 55 from Shure microphone. It's called the 55SH, which was a very well-known public adjust microphone used for from between the 30s when it was created up into the mid-50s when I think they stopped production of 30 years.
Oh, wow. So it's
a stand microphone, which means you mount it on a microphone stand. You see, I have a microphone stand on the list too, because if you got the Unidyne microphone, you're going to want a stand for it, because it's not designed to be a handheld microphone. Right. I'm not saying that some people haven't handheld it, but it's not designed for
I can kind of imagine it in my head, what you're talking about. Those old-fashioned microphones that...
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a reproduction of the original Unidyne 55.
Oh, it's a reproduction. It's not an actual old one.
It's made by the same company though, but it's made
Right,
with
okay.
modern electronics in it.
Yeah. How much is it?
$150, I think, because it's made out of solid cast aluminium. And I can show you the microphone. Let me get to my playlist, and I'll show you the watch list since it's on the screen here. Okay, here is my Amazon list. Let's click on this. Click on it. Got it. Okay, so now let me get this on the screen so you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you the Amazon list. Okay, let's get to that screen here. You know what you need? What? You need to find a way to keep the hair out of your trackball. I mean, cat hair. I don't know if there's any magic solution for that, Loom. Let's see. Let me look at
He's probably molting at the moment, Michelle. My cats are molting, and my dog.
Okay, I got it. All right, so we're gonna switch the list. I already said from the most expensive to the least expensive. One of the things we discussed that we need is a new printer. And the question was, do you want a color or do you want a black and white? I wanted to get a black and white laser because that's gonna be helpful. So we'll actually leave
what do you need a printer for, Michelle?
There's the microphone right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining. Yeah. Oh wow, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's 199, Michelle.
Sure updated the microphone to make it compatible with modern stuff, so you don't have to worry about using adapter connectors for that.
It's $200, Michelle.
Yeah, I know. And you use it with a stand, which I had on the list above. This is stand. Let's go back to that page.
I do like it. I like the look of it.
I like the look of it too. There's the stand right there. Trying to find one that wasn't cheap, crappy plastic. And I do still need a stream deck for this computer. I want one for the gaming computer, which I could use this one on the gaming computer, and then use the larger stream deck on this computer. Because seriously, I want to put all my sound effects on one button box or one screen instead of having to jump between screens like I do now. And then we have the other stuff that were on the list originally. Let's go through this here. There's the air purifier. There's the air purifier I wanted to get. Then we get the music stuff for the violin. Then this was the winter beanie hat. Well, winter's almost over. Bath and body gifts. This is something I think you and Gitchy added to the list.
Digi list for you.
Black. Okay, headgear, carnival. Yeah, that would have been cool to have that one.
Those are nice. I like the purple one.
Yeah, the purple one I got is cool. There's the other one, yeah.
That third one down.
That kind of looks a little bit like the Native American figure that Chris Bliss has behind him.
Yeah,
on his in
the
third
studio. One down is more Native American looking.
There's another one there. Native American. That was cute. Look at that one.
Yeah, that one is cute.
Silver halo crown headband. Some little earrings. Another headdress. That kind of looks like similar to the one I have. Yours is a little different. Nightgown for women. Dresses. Necklaces. There's a Renaissance peasant long skirt. Cool. A lot of good stuff here. Yeah. Some of the stuff varies from prices from cheap to insane. It was just sort of for the least expensive first for those who may not exactly have a lot of money. There's a lot inexpensive stuff in the list you can go through. So let's sort the list to go for the lowest price first. Okay. They got a little wand here. Why do we have two of them?
I don't know. You've already got a wand. Why do you need more
13-inch baton, inch store one. Why do we have two? Just need
I
one.
don't know.
I don't even need one really, but cleaning products, sell Christmas tree ornaments, tea
Yeah, well, she
pins.
did this.
I'm
She
not
did
exactly
this
sure how you.
before Christmas, Michelle. That's why. This is kind of old. It probably needs updating a bit.
Yeah. Cleaning products, cat bum picks and magnets, frisky streets for Rusty, glad garbage bags. So some of the stuff I don't know what it is. Powder for women with powder puff. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Hoop earring set. Nice. That's pretty cool.
Didn't you get those?
The
how's your elbow, Noodles?
I think I got
It's
this
all
one
fucked
already.
up. It's all
so
fucked up.
I know.
I've had tennis elbow. It lasted about 6 months.
I already got this.
I know. No, I've had it before. Did it ever go down into like your pinky knuckle and stuff like that when it really got inflamed? Yeah.
But
That's what it's like now.
Fucking painful, and like it had no. I remember I had no strength in that arm at all.
Yeah, I can't. I try. Like I could push, but I can't pull anything. If I pull, it fucking hurts. It's really bad.
Durable honeycomb mesh laundry bags for delicates. Okay.
You going to Michelle's tonight to play trucking game?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home, take a shower, and then head out there, and hopefully we can have fun. Maybe get Michelle out for a little bit too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone donated about. I think we got like $30, so that will be good enough for fuel. I think to get there and back maybe.
Michelle.
What's that?
Noodles is coming over tonight, defo.
Yeah. He said we can get in a scratch together to get over here because he needs money for gasoline.
Yeah. So we'll do that, Michelle. I don't know if you want to. Maybe we can make dinner tonight at your house. I don't know if you want to do that or.
Well, I guess it depends on how much, likely how you're coming over or not. Because if you are, we could probably go to ABC Pizza get some dinner.
Well, maybe you want to make chicken tonight. We can do chicken tonight. Did you want to do that? We can bake some chicken.
Bake some chicken. I haven't got any chicken, so we'd have to buy some.
Yeah, I know.
Or maybe we can go to.
She wants to go
check out that Tully's across the street. We've never been over there, or a steakhouse across the street.
Michelle, Noodles doesn't have a lot of money.
I know he does.
I have absolutely no money to go out.
Right, well,
I'm going to be rolling a ton of cigarettes when I get out there, too. I don't have any money for cigarettes.
Well, how about this? About this week? Because I do got some money. What if you and I go to ABC Pizza and I pay for dinner? Because I could do that.
So here's the thing. I don't know what time I'm going to get there. I'm more than happy to do that, Michelle, but like, why don't we just stay in and cook something? I mean, you could have leftovers and stuff like that.
Good idea, Michelle.
You know, I don't think you need pizza.
I got a frozen pizza I haven't cooked yet, and I still got chicken full of patties, so I haven't cooked yet.
Yeah, but you can get some chicken legs or something really cheap, Michelle, and you'd have leftovers.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure.
You love his chicken, don't you? His baked chicken.
So you can see we've got a lot of things on here. It's inexpensive. If anybody wants to buy any of this, we can review it. We could talk
Y'all
about
be sure
it.
to donate so Noodles can buy more cigarettes.
Slim Jim smoked meat sticks.
Colby, I
Dry
want
shampoo.
$20 in my Cash App now, or my PayPal.
You gonna be waiting on that shit.
Henny Snacks, Ritz crackers, and cheese dip.
Colby, did you see me hitting them hard this morning? I was hitting them so hard this morning. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yep.
I was thinking I was asleep.
I hate when you do that. I got it. All right. Well, as I said, I could probably pay for the dinner at Cumbies, or not Cumbies. I mean,
She wants to go out so bad.
ABC Pizza. I mean, at least I know what that's going to cost me.
All right. So you want to go out tonight? That's what you want. Michelle, I'm just saying, like I'm not.
I mean, I would like to add that to the trucking if you want, because I'm sure once you have a couple beers at ABC Pizza, you're probably going to not be designated, not going to be driving. So you'll probably be
I plan on Michelle. Again, I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm probably gonna hit the hay like around maybe like 11:30, 12.
Right, and I usually do, yeah.
But let's do a live stream tonight. Let's open the
7 o'clock. So
the Discord panel and stuff like that.
If you come a little earlier, say like if you show up like 5, then we can go over to ABC Pizza, have some dinner.
You want to do a panel tonight? Hey, I'm gonna get some beer.
Yeah, let's get Michelle. Let's do a live stream tonight.
You got beer in the refrigerator. You got. Oh my God! At least 12 Miller High Lifes in there, I think. Our Miller Light beers.
They're mine, Michelle. I'm gonna drink all of them tonight. I'm gonna get so wasted and drive that big rig.
Right,
through Edinburgh.
Create your own custom profile on American Truck Simulator,
or Aberdeen, or whatever the fuck it is.
Michelle, can you make the chat go for me, please? I can't read the chat because you've got it.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Let me get that on the screen. Right. So you can't read the chat because it's too small. Okay, sure.
No, it's not too small.
It says
it's not going anywhere.
Let me update this thing here. Hold on a minute. It says here, Planet got carpal tunnel syndrome. David S. said, Michelle, you can get microphones like the one you want, but under $100. Yes, but are the original? Sure, I probably could buy a used secondhand Unidyne 55 microphone on eBay for like $200. That's not that's the original one without what I would need a plug adapter for. Trader Joe says good lasagna. Oh yeah, I do have 2 frozen lasagnas noodles. If you want to have some frozen lasagna, I got some. I got 2 frozen ones, family size.
Michelle, let's cook tonight, Michelle. You know,
you can do that.
Let's cook.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. We can make one of the lasagnas I have. If you want to do Ed Mitchell style, make a lasagna with spaghetti and maybe a jar of sauce.
What? You put a lasagna with spaghetti?
Michelle, you want me to make you some sauce tonight, Michelle? I can make you some sauce. We can, we can do it up. I'll do it up for you tonight, Michelle.
Yeah,
you want to do that?
We got stuff in there. I know I have a jar of sauce. I think you do. Yeah. And we got pasta. Well, we can, as I said, we can have the lasagna that's got meat in it. It's a Stouffer's lasagna. Just throw it in the oven for like an hour, and then eat that. It's a family size. It's huge. So
no, Michelle. Let's cook tonight. Let's not. I don't want to fucking eat no frozen shit. Let's cook a nice dinner tonight, Michelle. We show everyone that we're cooking. That we got everything going on. I'll get wasted. We'll fucking eat dinner. We'll throw on Truck Simulator.
Only thing I think we need to do is get fresh potatoes because my potatoes are starting to sprout. So I gotta.
Yeah, those were the ones from fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they've been in the refrigerator since.
Yeah, Michelle, we're not eating those. No.
Yeah,
there might be a bit of stuffing left in the fridge if you want that from Thanksgiving.
So we need to get some fresh potatoes, unless you want to use instant mashed potatoes. Yuck. No, I agree with the yuck. We got vegetables. We don't have any meat except Spam.
Yeah.
No, Michelle, let's go get some legs. Let's bake some legs tonight like we did on Thanksgiving. Those were good legs, Michelle.
Yeah.
Those are really good legs.
You see her do the MRE?
Yeah, I heard, Michelle, you almost killed yourself. You almost poisoned yourself.
She undid the food packets before she put them in the heater.
First of all, there's no magnesium in that packet. First of all, just to straighten out that. The MRE doesn't have any magnesium in that ignition packet. It's a form of iron.
Yeah, they're iron shavings.
But you shouldn't be eating them. No.
Yeah, Michelle, you can't be eating that. So, you know.
I know you don't eat it. I know you don't eat that part.
Anyway, you did well on the rest of it, Michelle. You enjoyed the corn. You enjoyed the cracker and the.
I thought the corn
cheese.
was a little spicy. The corn and the chili was good though.
You like the
I
cracker
heated up the
and
chili
the
in the end in my pot of water on the stove. So,
Michelle, did you get a little bit of toilet paper in there and all that stuff, salt, pepper, and all that?
I don't know if I saw toilet paper, and I saw some napkins, for obvious reasons. You know, and there was salt. So, like, I think it was David S. or Parasola said you could use a little bit of salt to help accelerate the.
Yeah, I saw that after. I watched somebody do it properly after. Yours didn't seem to have some of the bits that others have in them, though. Like some of the others had matches. Did you get matches?
I think maybe it came with I don't know if it came with matches, but the point is there was not a packet of side-on add-ons that were in the thing I didn't open up, which included
okay.
salt
You didn't
and things like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tabasco, salt and pepper, matches.
Yeah.
And did you get a drink, like a soft drink?
Yeah, they did. They have a cherry shake drink, which I didn't use, so that's still unsealed. That's still sealed. And the little package of Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah, but in my case, it's a strawberry flavored, which I didn't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. And it should have like a little sachet of coffee.
I think there might be coffee in the accessory packet, which
and the sugar and
there is sugar in there, yes. But I was surprised at how much actually was a lot of leftover empty containers in a sense. A lot of, but that makes sense because your typical troop on the field is not going to have time to do washing, so he's not going to be washing plates and pans. So there's a lot of things empty containers to throw out when you're done.
Well, I think you're supposed to eat out the packet, Michelle. I think you're supposed to undo the packet and eat out the packet and throw it all away. Maybe. Are you?
Right, pretty much throw it all away is exactly what you do, yeah.
Stuff that I thought was going to be a problem.
Even back in the days of K rations, so it was or C rations, so it was the same deal. Which the MREs replaced the C rations. But not that, it was called C because everything was in cans.
Oh, but that was bugger to carry around. Imagine carrying a week's worth of food.
It was a pain in the ass for the soldiers because they had to open cans with a little spiky can opener thingy that really kind of was more of a pain in the neck than it was worth. But still.
Yeah, I'm looking at cars right now.
But the thing is, I'm very loyal to Shure brand microphones because that's what I'm using here in my studio. You know, this is a Shure PG48 microphone. It's not the professional grade. It's called the PG38 without the switch. Just one with a switch and one without the switch. I got the one without the switch. So the PG48 is a little bit lower than the SM58 as far as grade, but not by much. It's still a pretty solid microphone. Which the SM58 is a professional grade microphone used by big name performers and the vocal microphone. The SM57 is a musical instrument microphone, which I also have. What's similar between the the PG-48 and the SM-58 is, it's still got a hard extruded aluminum body. It's still got a very heavy construction. I think the main difference is the frequency response is a little bit higher in the SM-58 for a vocal microphone, but it's not really that much of a difference.
Noodles, are you bringing over your Michelle pants to sleep over?
My what?
Your MicheleMarieDalene sleepover pants.
Yeah, so I'm going to be sleeping in them. Probably going to be doing live streaming them as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We might do a dance off.
I don't even think Michelle seen them.
We'll be streaming the gameplay on my channel, obviously. It's going to be called Let's Go for a Drive in the UK or USA with Noodles instead of me.
Michelle, did you see the pants I sent to Noodles?
Yes, I did.
You did see them with your face on them?
Yes, I did.
You like them? Do you like them? Would you like a pair with Noodles face on them?
The question is do Noodles like them?
Michelle, I wear them every night. You should smell them. They stink. They stink. I haven't washed them yet.
Michelle, if I got you a pair...
I bet reality Cassandra hates them.
Yeah, I bet she does. I bet she's trying to rip them apart. Michelle, would you wear a pair if I did it with Noodles face on them?
Probably not. I don't know. I really don't wear pants, so make it a skirt instead. Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't want... How about if I get you a t-shirt then, because you won't wear trousers?
A t-shirt would work. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it would be so cute.
The stream would be probably about 7 o'clock normal time.
7 o'clock.
The only thing Noodles has got to learn how to deal with is if he does a European Truck Simulator, he's got to realize his accelerator is the clutch pedal. That's the only thing he has to be aware of. Because my truck is a UK truck. Unless you go mainland Europe, in that case, then you get the standard left-hand drive, which you're more familiar with.
Why don't we just do the United States?
Well, that's fine. Now we got more expansions for you to go to. You can do California, you could do Texas, you could do Oklahoma.
Have you got New York, Michelle? Have you got New York?
You can't do New York because they haven't done New England. They haven't done the East Coast yet. They're getting there.
Okay. Well,
they're going from west to east, and they're expansions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's up, Noah's Ark?
Was the
Friday Frenzy with Noodles? I think you'll do fine with the standard fare trucks they have. When you start out in American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, since you want to play American Truck Simulator, it's the same thing. Basically, you start driving for other companies in the game, but you create your own little company. I could see Bulldog Shipping being a name for your truck or a company. You got a couple generic logos. I don't think you can add new ones. At least I never seen any. Bulldog Shipping works.
Drive off, Michelle. You're going to do a drive off tonight with Noodles. Team Michelle. Come on, Michelle. I'm going to be...
I'd probably be more watching it on my phone while he drives to see how he does, so I don't crowd my face in his screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is exciting, Michelle, isn't it?
Michelle could also watch it on the Mac, but Michelle wouldn't be able to interact on the Mac. She'd just be able to watch it. I got the game set pretty simple anyway. Basically, the most thing is, you want to drive manual or automatic. That's the only thing he didn't tell me. I think he can handle manual. 18-speed transmission. Just switch it to manual. Let him try that. My ex-boyfriend really hurt me because he texted the grandparents come. I don't know who you are either, but welcome to the show anyway.
Great, another loon.
Another person that's just dropping messages here, like somebody just dropping
Makes
farts
no
in the air.
sense. Yeah, another loon. Well, welcome to the Loony Club.
Yeah. Masons are crazy. I run into a few of them that showed up at Revolutionary War reenactments.
Yeah, right, Brad. You know.
I don't know anything about the Freemasons. I know nothing about them. Please send your answer to Old Pink, care of the Funny Farm.
What are you even talking about?
What are you even talking about? Why
You're
is
in the wrong chat. I think you're in the wrong chat. You've accidentally fallen in the wrong chat.
I'll tell you what, lady. Until you get your head together, I hate to do this to you. Catch your breath. Giving you a little timeout so you can catch your breath because you're speaking nonsense. So be silent for 30 minutes.
Boom! There you go. Come back in 30 minutes when you've worked out where you are.
And then when you sort out your head and you explain it to us from beginning to end what you're talking about, then we'll know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with Noodles that maybe we can cook something at home here. He wants to make chicken, that's fine. We can get some chicken and fresh potatoes in the store. Good morning, Gaming Fairy. How you doing today? Good morning to you.
Good morning, David Corey.
Imagine trying to make life about one thing. What a strange obsession. That's what obsessions are, Brian PC. To the point where people kind of just get so wrapped up in that one thing that all of a sudden everybody looks at you with the rolled up eyes, go, oh, God, we have to hear about that again? Yeah, I know what that's like. I'm sensitive of today. What does that mean?
What's that comedy flu? It could have been. It made no sense.
Well, maybe that person chatting where we would have been great with Comedy Flu on panel, but
Oh, they're back. Hello. We don't know what you're talking about.
well,
How's Andrew? That's like Cassandra and Andrew.
I don't think 30 minutes is up.
It's all right, Michelle. Leave them. They're not doing anything.
Put the person on timeout again, Michelle. Or the other person. Maybe it's another person. I don't know. Maybe it's the same person creating another account. I have no idea. Take a break.
Are you Italian, Michelle? You're not, are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
really?
Italian Norwegian. Yeah.
Norwegian.
Yeah, I thought my mother's Norwegian, yeah. A little bit of British in me too, apparently, German. I'm not timing out people for nothing. The person's not even talking any common sense. We got this person coming up on Panel Gaming Theory. We don't even know who they are. Yeah, Delene. It's kind of a
Delene.
mongrel name. Actually, it means valley dweller.
Does it?
Yeah, that's the British part of the family. Because my grandfather, my father's side, was adopted by the Delene family. His native name was Mullenstad.
Mullenstad. Delene.
Really? You want me to untime them?
They are on time. Just leave them, Michelle. They're only timed out for a minute. They'll be back. It's all right.
They was reset. Whatever. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna, unless they bring up something I can answer.
Yeah. It's just you're confusing Michelle, Cassandro.
Yeah.
She has bad enough time keeping up as it is.
Sometimes when you get out of the panel, it gets complicated enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you got many people on the panel, and all of a sudden you're trying to listen to everybody, and your brain feels like oatmeal after a while. Like,
right. Well, your hearing's not that great, Michelle. So I guess it all gets jumbled
and then
up.
I'm reading the captions on the screen, and when everybody's talking, they get all mixed up, and then I'm like, oh, man. Well, he's gonna. We're gonna see about cooking something. Just, I mean, I don't mind the idea of cooking at home. He don't want to do shake and bake. Well, I understand that, but
you'll have lots of leftovers, Michelle. You'll be able to eat on it the next day if you cook at home.
Well, my thoughts on the Sicilian mob. Well, in some ways, they're more of I could say they were created as a way to protect Sicily from the time of Napoleon. That's originally when they started. They were more like a militia originally. The people trying to protect their island area from Napoleon Bonaparte. Because when he was invading Italy, they were the ones that were fighting against him. Because he was trying to take over Italy too. So in a way, they actually were serving as a militia. But some of them decided to go to the dark side. And when it came to Prohibition, a lot of the Sicilians that came over to America realized that they need to protect what they thought was their right to having bars and places where people can go enjoy alcohol. And that's when they started getting into speakeasies and the gin joints and all that. Was, again, they thought the government was infringing on people's lives in ways that it wasn't appropriate. But some decided to start offering protection rackets.
Is that pop?
Yeah.
Is that you, Pop?
It might be Pop. Sounds like a pop name.
Yeah, it could be. Well, good thinking, game.
Well, mafias could be lame to violent depending on the operative that runs it. You know, the organizations, there's no hardcore fast rules of how the boss runs their mob. They might be more oriented towards just doing business dealings and not getting into the violence. And then you got those that will violently protect the businesses. I mean, I understand, and the same is true now when you look at the little militias that sprung up in the United States, they're the same thing. We want to protect what is ours, our American rights. And then you got these people like Trust Aqua coming in. It's the local militias, the little independent militias that are going to pick up arms against them because the government until now wasn't really doing enough to stop them. Sometimes. Most people involved in the mob or mafia are actually pretty normal people. They're just very protective of their friends and family. The family is the main reason that they do what they do. You know. Well, they're not the only thugs in public. But as I said, each mafia is different. Some are very violent, some choose not to get involved with that violent side of it. When it came to illegal drugs, many mafia were very, very much against that. They didn't want to get into the illegal drug trade. But then again, those that worked in the speakeasy era, to them, it was just doing business. You know, just traded one illegal for another illegal. And if they ever make smoking illegal, you can bet those same mafia will be out there offering smokeasies. Place where you can come in and smoke cigarettes and pipes and cigars, and we'll supply all the tobacco for a cost, and you basically are going to go out there and have a place you can smoke your cigarettes all day. So that's the reality about what the mafia was doing. But as I said, not all mafia agreed on the same idea. Italy is a beautiful place. I don't disagree with Italy being beautiful. But unfortunately, Italy is also got very tight streets and a lot of...
I can speak on this, Michelle. I lived in Naples for a few years. Italy is quite a scary place to live on, especially in Naples. A lot of crime.
Yeah. Oh yeah, crime, crazy drivers on the streets.
Oh, driving is just no.
Could you imagine me trying to drive a truck in Italy?
No.
You'd fit right in.
No.
If you can squeeze your Scania through this narrow streets. Oh Lord. American Truck Simulator, you only can go to Rome. You can't go to southern Italy. I wonder when they're going to add the Italian expansion to European Truck Simulator. And that's how you're doing. No, Butt-key stumped black axe. I don't know what that means.
No, but they stumped. That means no, but they stumped black axe. Black axe? That's a body thing, isn't it, for men? Like,
well, axe is a male product line, yeah. AXE.
Did they have a black one and they've got rid of it? I don't know. You want your boyfriend to explain why he's angry at you?
What?
I'm
Hey,
confused. I
Nance,
don't
how
know.
you doing? Again,
Hey, Nads.
hi, Gold Girl, how you doing too?
Nads. My dog is getting very old, and you know the legs are starting to hurt her when she gets up. I don't want to get her to the vets and get her on medications. I guess that's coming. I think I'm trying to fool myself that she's not that bad yet. Is there anything I can give her at home, Nads? Nads is like my
Tiger
vet
Kitty,
foot.
don't forget when the time comes, the Grim Reaper will come over and take care of it for you. You don't even have to worry about it.
No, it never happens like that, unfortunately, with Rottweiler. They're such a big dog, Michelle, that I've never had one pass away. I've had 3 Rottweilers, and I've never had one like just pass away. They all get old, and then they all start limping and can hardly walk, and you have to do the
Yeah.
deed.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never had to kill an animal. I just take care of them best I can, and then
Well, a cat's a bit different than a 100-pound Rottweiler. I mean, if it can't stand up and go to the toilet, Michelle, and things like that.
yeah, I know that really would kind of suck. You should see
Yeah.
me get out of bed in the morning.
Boom, boom.
It's getting up in the morning is not always easy for me. You know, but I still keep pulling on through it. I'm sure, like I said, you do the best you can.
Yeah, it's about quite. It is with an animal.
Hi, not Jaylena. How you doing?
I mean, she's fine. I hate, and they're all getting old at the same time, Michelle, my animals. My cat's blind. She's what, 17? The other one's 15. He's all right.
Yeah.
Then the dog's coming up for 12, and that's big for a Rottweiler.
That's true. But we do the best we can for pets. Even I do. You know, Rusty's 13. He's not a kitten anymore. Actually, he's 14 now.
Yeah.
Because you got him in 2011. Oh, God. Sooner or later, Michelle's going to realize one day she's going to wake up and that cat laying on the bottom of her bed isn't breathing anymore. What are you going to do then?
Hey, Nads, can you put that, message me privately that glycemine and whatever that other thing is? I'll get some.
Oh.
Hi, Jeno.
Yeah. Well, I want to eventually get another cat, eventually, too. I mean, because I'm so used to having a cat around here, you know.
Yeah. Cats are a lot easier, I think, even when
they're a lot easier to maintain.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you can pick them up. I mean...
Yeah, you can pick them up, and they don't likely to... You know, you don't have to go out with them as much. And if you get an indoor or outdoor cat like mine, he goes out for a while, and he comes back home. Usually he just sits on the porch for a little bit.
Oh, I just open the door to my dog as well. I'm in the middle of nowhere. She can't... She's got loads of land. She doesn't go far. She's too old.
Right. Well, Rusty doesn't like to really go that far anymore either because he has no real reason to. He likes to sit on the porch, or sometimes he'll run downstairs, do what he's got to do, and then he comes back upstairs again. In the spring, it's not so bad when the windows are open and the air is coming in, and I can leave the kitchen door open a little bit for Rusty can come in and out. But it's kind of hard in the wintertime, though, because, he doesn't want to go any more than I would. It's snowy, it's cold, it's windy, But I do feel bad for the day one day I'm going to wake up and he won't be awake anymore. I don't...
Oh, Rusty looks like he's doing fine, Michelle.
Oh, yeah, he's doing fine. For a 14-year-old cat.
Oh, cats live a lot longer. He's got years left, Michelle, years.
I know he's got years on him. But sooner or later, you're going to have to realize that one day he won't be here anymore.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then you got to remember that you gave him such a great life, that you did your best you could. And
Yeah. And I respectfully am treated pretty well by Mother God, Mother Asna, because they know that I've done my best to keep him healthy and happy. And I know he likes to spend a lot of time with me, and sometimes that's the other reason why I sometimes feel bad in night gaming, because it's like I'm not laying with him on the bed and, petting him while I'm watching the news or whatever on my phone, and then because he really likes to have some, time to laying on the bed with me.
right. Oh, I'm sure he gets plenty of time on the bed with you, Michelle. You have your nap, he can get on there then, can't he?
Yeah, I think it is sometimes.
Does your cat get you up, Michelle, because he wants food?
Yeah,
Mine does too.
wakes me up in the morning.
Yeah, mine does. Wah, wah.
He comes in the room usually about 5, plops down on the bed for a few hours, and I get up and he's there. And usually, because I always make sure he has food and water in his dish at all times, he still likes to drink water out of the kitchen sink for some reason. I know he likes to drink it right out of the faucet because my faucet sometimes drips because it needs a new washer in the faucet. So he come in, you got a soggy moggy walking in your bedroom, I'm like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, so Rusty is getting 14 years old.
Yeah, that's not bad for a cat, Michelle.
Yeah.
Like I say, mine are 17 and 15.
Yeah.
The 17-year-old one can't see nothing. She's totally blind. She gets about, though.
Wow, you can see her cataracts in her eyes?
Yep, her eyes are just white.
Yeah, that's a cataract for you. That's what happens to it's what's happening to my right eye.
But she knows the house now, so she kind of, in the night sometimes I'll wake up and I hear her meowing. So I get up and I'll find her. She'll be facing the wall.
Yeah.
So I have to pick her up, relocate her so she knows where she is.
Yeah. Well, she's got a strong sense of smell, I can tell you that. She's got her whiskers too, so that's another tool they have. What I mean is, like any older person, they're going to want comfort,
Mm-hmm.
Someone to keep them comfortable and happy, and snuggling up with you counts as a familiar scent that she can recognize as hers. And yeah.
Oh well, Michelle, I'm gonna get going.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to wrap it up for a bit, guys, too. But
right.
yeah, let's see what Noodles can get some scratch together. It can make it up here today.
Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a fun night. So
we'll see.
So tonight, then you might be live if Noodles comes over.
Yeah, it would be live. Let's go for a drive in USA with Noodles, and then I'll create his own profile so he can come on and play by himself. Start
click on the name, Anne. If you click on the name, doesn't it hide?
When I switch to his profile, yeah, that's all we do. Is just switch to his profile.
Anyway, I'm going. All right, everyone, have a great day. See you all tonight then at this shindig.
Yeah.
Have fun, Michelle. Talk to you later.
Maybe we'll try the pink keyboard too, so Noodles can have the pink keyboard so he can introduce his new name and profile.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
All right.
Because
then talk to you later.
got the little presenter keyboard, but Noodles will both say, "Hey, I want a real keyboard." Okay, there you go. Just put a AAA battery in for you.
All right, I'm going now.
Good idea. So you make sure it works. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let me test to make sure that works anyway. I want to thank everybody for coming up on the show today. And so we'll see what happens with Noodles tonight. In fact, it might give me a good reason to go ahead and put the new battery in the mouse and the keyboard. And so Noodles can have that. I don't think he likes trackballs very much. Good luck with the trackball, with the mouse. I mean, it would work on the desk. Yeah, it would work. But I do have a spare USB port, so I can plug the little thingus in there for the third keyboard on the desk. Second, because I already unplugged the first keyboard. Right. All right. So, everybody, for now, may you all have a nice day. It's sunny outside. It's a little windy, but may your day be nice and good. And don't forget, my turn, to make sure to be excellent to one another. Try to help people as best you can. Avoid doing harm, and be a good neighbor. Absolutely. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michelle and MarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let pain sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control.